threads asked James, I really enjoyed the interview that he did. By the way, James, without holding you to anything, is it still the plan for Brave and the Bold to be the live action introduction to the DCU Batman? Obviously, things can change, but I'm wondering if, as of right now, that's still the plan. And James Gunn said, yes. This means, in my opinion, that the movie script sequel, kind of sequel, not sequel to Superman that James Gunn is working on is not World's Finest. That also, to me, means that Pattinson is not going to be the Batman in the DCU. The plan is the introduction for Batman in the DCU is Brave and the Bold. Now, could plans change? Absolutely. He also was asking, without holding you to anything, is still the planned live action introduction to the DCU Batman. He says Batman. James could easily pull a fast one and have Bruce Wayne show up in Superman, have Bruce Wayne show up in Peacemaker, have Bruce Wayne show up in another project and be like, look, Bruce Wayne showed up. He said Batman, not Bruce Wayne. So he could easily do that. But I think this really, truly tells us that the DCU introduction to Batman, at least as of right now, the plan is that we will not see Batman in the DCU until Brave and the Bold. And that's interesting to me. Because what could be that next project then that James Gunn is working on? Could they be doing Wonder Woman v Superman, Dawn of Justice? Could that be what he's working on? And then have Green Arrow play the Wonder Woman role in it instead of, you know what I mean? I mean, that's the thing. Like, what is he working on then? If it's not going to have Batman in it. Because that's what everybody thought they were going to do. There's a Wonder Woman movie script. They're working on the Brave and the Bold script. However, let's push on the brakes for a second here. Let's press on the brakes for a second. Okay? What if, hear me out here, what if the plan is to get Wonder Woman and Brave and the Bold out before the not sequel to Superman out? So what if the plan is Superman comes out, Supergirl comes out, and let's say the next movie that comes out is something weird, or Clayface, we know that, but then the next movie after that is something strange that we don't know about, and then it's Wonder Woman and Brave and the Bold back to back, and then it's World's Finest. So we get 5-6 movies before World's Finest. Why not? Because people are all sitting there freaking out that, oh, this is just like the Snyderverse in the DCU. Well, no, this wouldn't be anything like that. Because we're going to have 1, 2, 3. We're going to have Superman, Supergirl, Clayface, Lanterns, Peacemaker, another movie before that, Wonder Woman, Brave and the Bold, and then this? That would be the 9th movie in the freaking saga before we got to it. Like, okay. I'd be down with that. Why not? Why not? So that is an interesting thing to now start to ponder, because I think everybody was kind of thinking like this sequel, non-sequel thing that he's doing for Superman is obviously going to be made right after Clayface. It's coming out like that. Well, no, it doesn't have to. Like, it could, because we know Superman's going to be popping up here and there throughout different projects. I mean, they're just going to do that with Superman. So we're not going to not see Superman around. And it's most likely what's going to happen is they want to get Wonder Woman, they want to get Batman out there. So they have to get those movies out before they do any kind of team up. I'm sure that's what James Gunn's going to want to do. And that's my assessment. That's my guess. Is that's how it's going to play out. I think that's how it's going to play out. Is we're going to see these projects come and go, and eventually that sequel that James Gunn's working on is not going to come out until after Wonder Woman, Brave and the Bold, and that kind of stuff. However they fall, that's when that movie will come out. So let me know your thoughts, though, how that'll work. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, all that stuff. So let me know what you guys think about all of this.